If you're looking to improve your deadlift or your squat, strengthening and lengthening your hamstrings is very important. Hi and welcome to E3 Strength. My name is Earl and today we're going to be going over hamstring curls, specifically bodyweight hamstring curls, and there's about 4 different kinds. If you happen to be in a traditional gym, many times machines are locked up and in use, and it's hard to stake out a machine without messing up your routine. Also, lifting heavy weight through a single range of motion every single time doesn't necessarily help you improve at the rate that you would like. So body weight is a great way to supplement and work around the different inconveniences found in your local gym. The first 2 that you might find are TRX and stability ball, and those are actually the hardest. Let's start with the stability ball. These 2 exercises take your hips through the greatest range of motion and can put some torque on your neck. So with a regular stability ball, and you probably with a mat laying flat on your back, this is your starting position. You want your heels dead center, maybe even a little forward of the center of your ball. As you curl the ball in with your legs, you'll push your butt upwards. You're going to do this by flexing your glutes like a traditional bridge, but you want the motion to be simultaneous. So that's what you want to see. And that's going to give you the desired contraction out of your hamstrings. However, if you're not yet there, you may end up doing a dynamic bridge, which looks a little like this, and still has a great contraction on the hamstrings. If the first is too much of a load on your hamstrings, do the second, and then build your way up to the first, because they are way harder than they look. The next 2, we're going to show you using the turf. For the first, you have to have the turf. These sliders do not work on rubber flooring. However, if you have a hardwood flooring or something that you don't mind getting scratched, carpet, anything like that, it will work perfectly. So with these sliders, especially with a smaller diameter, put your heel directly in the center. And just like everything we've done, we're trying our best to do a dynamic bridge where you're squeezing your glutes as you're curling your legs in. This is the hardest one because it has the most friction, which means it feels like you're moving weight. So with that being the case, you very well may only be able to do the version where you curl in and then push up. If that's the case, try to do a controlled negative. You may not have the strength in the hamstrings and glutes to push your body up simultaneous, but you do have the strength to lower it down. And that requires a lot more muscle activation, and in fact is actually better for you. The second one we're going to show you, since I'm already on the ground, if you happen to have some roller like this, this is great. It's less friction, it allows for momentum. The only thing you have to worry about is running over your fingers. So be sure with these to keep your hands out to the side, because whether you like it or not, or you think it's impossible, you can, and I've seen it happen, roll over your fingers. So just like before, curl in, squeeze up, and back down. So unless your hamstrings are just overly tight, there's no reason why this one won't work for you. The next move involves a TRX. And this you may also find in your local gym, but can only be done effectively if it's hanging from a freestanding structure. If it's plugged into a wall somewhere, you're not going to be able to get the range of motion and your heels will end up running into the wall. So if you have this opportunity, you're going to lay down in front of your TRX with the length already brought down to about the middle of your shin in terms of the height of your stirrups and handles. Put your heels into the stirrups, and you're going to treat this just like the Swiss ball and curl up as you squeeze your butt and push up. What makes this one harder is by moving farther away from the anchor point, you'll feel more of a contraction towards your knees and the lower part of your hamstring. As you move forward, more underneath, you're going to have momentum, but then get a squeeze a little bit deeper in the hamstring, closer to the glutes. Both of which are very challenging and require even more core stability than the stability ball. And there you have it. That was 4 different hamstring curls that you probably didn't even realize were available to you in your gym. We hope that this video has been helpful. If it has, please give us a like, a comment, or a share. And I'll be honest with you, I think we're running out of muscle groups or exercises, so if there's something you'd like to see, let us know. Leave us a comment, reach out to us at info@e3strength.com. Thanks.